Coco's Woodie. What's with it, Woodie?
Oh, man, still kicking, man. Got a little flooding in the studio and shit I'm dealing with right now.
Yeah, we heard about that, man. Can you let us know about that?
Some fucking water came in. It was raining like hell up here in Northern California, so and took out the carpet, messed some of the walls up and all that. We had to move all the equipment out, so we'll be down for about 2 weeks. But other than that, we on top of shit. We got like 3 or 4 projects that we're working on, and B-Dog solos pretty much wrapped up. Don't expose the Stebbins in the work. Lil D, he's working on something. He might drop a collab album with Lil Woodie. We got Louie Lou. He started up his own little side label, fired up, but he's Coco Records. And he's working on his new project as well. Shadow got half a project on, but then he disappeared in the wind, so I'm not sure what we're going to do with those songs. And it's just a matter of getting covers done and picking up release dates for them. And each album, you know, we got to have the money up front to put it out. So that's what we're doing right now.
Okay, so no equipment was damaged in the storm?
No equipment got damaged.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Hold on. Poison. Quit that, man. Damn dogs.
Mm-hmm. How many you got?
3 of them running around right now.
Okay. Let's get down. Can you clear up the little incident? I mean, well, not incident. Well, but what happened with Koch Records?
Koch?
Yeah.
Shit. Koch Records came at me. When was it? Back in 2000 or something. And we just did a deal and stuff, and they just kind of, I mean, they shoved that shit out there. I didn't approve the cover. It wasn't fully approved. And one of the interns or someone working there turned into pre-master.
Mm-hmm. And
they pressed up like 10,000 units or 5,000 units of low-sounding music. It's a negative 12 decibels. And industry standard is supposed to peak at 0 decibels.
Mm.
So you put it in a boombox, turn the boombox all the way up. People were complaining because they couldn't get it to go loud enough.
Mm.
I called them. I got a hold of them with the problem before it even hit the shelves. But they had already pressed it up, and they said they weren't gonna not ship those out. That after 5,000, they'd start using the other master again.
Mm.
So that pissed me off. So that's why I ended up releasing Demons in My Sleep remastered. You know, to let the supporters know it wasn't my fault. My bad, here it is. This is how it was supposed to sound. Gave me some new tracks and put a better cover together and whatnot.
Okay.
Not to mention, they've been using my stuff on, like, video games and, what's the other thing, Grown Up Gotti show. And I don't know, they say I'm not old nothing, but in the long run, I think I'm going to be old something. I think Bill Gates got to kick me down something because I'm on some Xbox games. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
Okay, I mean, how have you changed over the years musically? You know, you've been in it for.
I haven't really changed much. I mean, my music might sound a little different, all that, but it's just as I grow, I learn more shit. As I get older, I learn more things. So, if anything, my music, the quality is probably a little bit better, whatnot. And my topics now are. I mean, homies already know where I'm from. I said that so many times. People know what I represent and what I love. But it's like now I'm trying to talk to the youth. You know what I'm saying? Talk to them, let them know about this government and shit. I'm on a whole other page. Like they slapped me in gangster rap. That's what they put me in. I call it more like reality rap, but it's more like political. They want they can slap gangster political on me now if they want because I'm pulling the sheets back on these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? That's what all this new shit, like all my lyrics and the new shit that's going to be coming out, that's what it's on. I'm trying to teach people what our civil rights are being stripped every day. They're either want us locked up or they want us at war. You know what I'm saying? And it's all poor people. You know what I'm saying? And poor people come in every color. That's what it's boiling down to. Rich and poor thing. Poor people going to war or they're getting locked up. And they're going to enslave us in the prison systems. They're already building underground prison systems where these people aren't going to see the light of day.
Mm-hmm.
It gets deep.
Right.
It gets deep. People research to learn a lot of this shit's been predetermined like a century ago. They've been working on these ideas and plans. And a lot of these wars in the past, old school wars, they were fought because of the political agendas they had. They lied to the people about why we were going to war. You know, you don't see none of Bush's kids out there with a fucking AK-47 dumping. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
None of them. No, they're all in the clear, but they'll take all our uncles and cousins, nephews, whatever, and slap them in the war.
Okay.
Tell them, oh, we're going to give you a good school and all that. Shit, a lot of us, feel like we have no other choice. Yeah, we'll go to war. We'll get some schooling, get some money out of it. Whatever.
That's real. Right now, a couple of your East Coast columns want to know, can you exactly tell them who is part of the East Coco lineup?
As in who's going to be coming out next? Or
basically.
Records?
Well, who's basically, what artists are East Coco artists?
Yeah,
and
East Coco Records is still East Coco Records. It's myself. It's Louie Lou. He's doing his own side label. He's still East Coco. Lil Los. He ain't been doing much. He's been doing other hustles lately.
Yeah. What is the exact situation with Lil Los? And is he planning on dropping a solo or not dropping a solo?
When we first started out and all that, he was on the side doing a trade school thing. He was trying to do 2 avenues and stuff in case one didn't work out. He started making good money. He gets paid doing what he learned in that trade, you know what I'm saying? He gets paid good, decent money and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like with how much we get as a label, it's not enough to pay all the artists like they had a real good job every year. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We probably pulled in. Last year was our most successful year so far, and we probably pulled in between $50,000 to $60,000. Now, when you deduct, $1,800 a month for a house payment,
mm-hmm.
when you deduct studio time, gas, food, artists, everything, projects being pressed up, and all that profit, we probably got maybe half that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then then that's got to be divvied up. You know what I mean? In different departments or whatnot, and everyone's got to get a little bit of money or something. But it's paying. It took 6 years before this music even paid for itself. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I was doing all kinds of side hustles, and so was everyone else, to keep the fucking company going until about 2 years ago, because we have enough albums out now, and they're growing, they're spreading. I mean, they're playing us on German radio.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing, we're getting a lot of love outside the country more than we are here when it comes to, like, radio type thing. Japan's feeling us. We get sales from Japan now. And yeah, it took 6 years, like I was saying, it paid for itself. And now the money that comes from just the record label alone is enough to keep the overhead costs. We pay the overhead costs, and we have a little bit of profit coming in.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So we finally hit that mark. And they say independent businesses, you know what I'm saying? It's not their 15th year that they really start booming and shit. So we got 7 years to go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Still a long way to go.
But the thing is, a lot of people just get in. They get in for the wrong reasons. Lots of it, maybe the fame, or they want to be they want to be a hit overnight. I got an album out, blah blah blah. Then they ain't rich right away. You know what I'm saying? 2 hours later, they just give up. They do other stuff, whatever. And man, when I got in there, I did it for the long run. I knew, because when I was released back for a bid I did back when I first was going to start my label, they were forcing me to do 9 to 5s and all that for about a year and a half. And actually, no, 3 years. My apologies. Like 3 years, yeah, because that's how long the probation was. And I learned I fucking hated 9 to 5. You know, I either quit. I never got benefits because I either quit or got fired. I could never make the 6-month mark. It didn't work for me. So at that age, I said, if I could either do this the rest of my life, or now's the time to go full-fledged in this music and do something with this. And I've been doing that ever since. But it just took a long time. It took like 7, 8 albums before we really started reaping some benefit from it financially. I mean, the benefit of just having our voices out there and the stories we've been wanting to, tell people for years, that's benefit alone. Even if we never made a dime off it, it was worth it.
Mm-hmm.
But we actually are starting to see some income out of this, so that's good.
That's
And
good.
I think it's just going to keep growing, man.
Yeah.
As long as I can just keep my head straight focused, stay up out this prison system, which is so easy to get caught up in now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Especially with people with criminal records and all that.
Right.
And if I stay wise, I'm going to be here for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And we got B-Dog. We got Little D working on projects and stuff. He's not like signing a label or nothing. Little Woodie, he's Coco now. Let me see. EXO, he ain't East Coco. He never was East Coco, but he's doing his own side thing and all that. But we have a album with him that's completed. And when the money's right, we plan on releasing that. Working that out with him, how we're going to do it, because I don't want to waste any of this music we've already recorded. Who else we got on there? That's about the main ones right there. Young AZ, High Yellow Black, they were original Mob Living. High Yellow's out in Atlanta and stuff. He's supposed to be back in about 6 months. He had to leave there for a couple years. He had to leave the Bay and stuff. AZ still works on stuff time to time. But right now, it's I'm basically just keeping the wheels going and stuff, and then, you know, B Small still the executive producer and stuff. He still helps out with the label here and there. But I'm pretty much just keeping the wheels going on this motherfucker.
Who you feeling out the Bay right now?
The Bay. You know, I don't really have much time to even catch it. I don't even listen to much of this new rap, first off.
Okay.
I don't like most of the Bay rap now.
Okay.
A lot of it is just, like, I don't get into that hyphy type music that promoting, you know, kids popping the pills and all that shit, and see all the youngsters running around acting like idiots and goofballs and shit. So I don't really listen to much, but I still listen to old school Bay rap, man, if I listen to rap. Like shit that's been released years ago. But if there is certain people, usually I try to get them on my northern exposures that, you know what I'm saying, that usually haven't been heard, haven't been exposed or whatever. You know, like that's how I came across B-Dub from Mob Sin. Do you remember a group called Mob Sin from Richmond?
Mm-hmm.
They was tight as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And they was real as fuck. They've been through all the shit they was hollering. They was going through that shit, so I have much respect for them. And I had no idea B-Dub was around. That's why I used to get a track from him on NE6.
Right.
S1, he's doing good. That guy's talented. Solitary One. See, who else? Other than the people in my camp. I listen to some PieRx shit. You know what I'm saying? Because he be spitting some game and shit. Other than that, man, a lot of this music, I mean, Mad Dog and Young Luck, I like them from Hog Life down there in Sacramento. They're hungry. They're doing shit. But other than that, man, it's not too much rap I really listen to. I listen to some oldies. I put some reggae in, you know, different shit. And then a lot of times I'm so consumed with making our music that when I do take a break, I don't want to hear no music. I just heard claps and fucking hi-hats for 10 hours, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. So how did the Woodie and AWAX?
Yeah, I should have mentioned Wax. I don't know how I didn't. That motherfucker right there is talented. He needs to blow the fuck up, because that boy deserves it. That boy could just get in the studio and just write a fucking song. It's amazing seeing him work in the studio. I got to keep up with him. He's like one of the only artists that I got to keep up with.
Mm-hmm.
And shit. But what was you asking? How's it doing? Or
both. Yeah. How's the record doing? And how did the record come along?
For like not 1 ounce of promotion. We haven't had any. We've never been pressed up one flyer, one poster, run one ad, nothing. I believe B12 plans on doing that later on. He just threw it out there to keep something fresh out there, and it's selling well. And we're getting great reviews back and all that. I like the album. The homies like the album that I know.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure me and Wax will continue working together too. I plan on getting him on Northern Exposure 7.
Mm-hmm. Anybody else you plan on working with in the near future that you probably have never worked with?
Also consume just keeping our record label together and all my artists. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because we kind of spread out now. We don't all stay right in the same city where we originated from due to whatever reasons, and just keeping that together is mature in itself.
Right.
And we got, like I said, we got like plenty of artists just that we work with ourselves. So it's not. I never went out my way to like go and try to work with another artist. I never did that from day one when I started back in the '80s, just rapping, and then in the early '90s trying to get in the little studios and all that shit. We was trying to get ourselves out there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't go out looking for features because this person sells that much, because I probably didn't know that person. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So if I don't really know that person, I'm not in a hurry to go work with them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I work with people I really know on a personal level, so I could, vouch for their character or whatnot.
Okay. It makes a lot of
sense.
sense.
I don't go out there looking for. I mean, we got plenty of talent in our own stable that I got to keep up with all the time.
Mhm. Mhm. So what's going on with your new record?
The latest one we put out was Northern Exposure 6, and that one's selling real well. We're getting real good feedback on that one. Other than that, I've been wanting to put another solo out. However, it's like Northern Exposure 7 comes, I need to get a track for there. I've been doing side work sometimes for all kinds of other labels come at me all the time. And sometimes I can squeeze it in or do it, and sometimes they offer money, and it's not even that. A lot of times I just turn the money down because it's not about the money. It's about I need to keep a lot of this material for my own label so I have something to release, And I've been doing that on the side, so I'm going to be focusing more the next year or whatever just on doing in-house stuff and not really even working with. It's not that I don't want it. It's just that I have my own label. I have responsibilities to my own label before any other label.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm giving up all these material to different things and projects or whatnot, and I'm not saving them for my label, we got nothing to put out. And I don't write as much as I used to when I was younger because along with the company growing, getting bigger now, comes a lot more responsibilities, which, I shipped to independent stores myself. I started a couple years back getting all those connects so I could take care of that.
Mm-hmm.
And I let the distributors just deal with the chain stores.
Mm-hmm.
So I ship orders out, I take orders, I run, I produce, I mix, I record. Little D's been taking some of the weight off my shoulder lately because I taught him. He's been learning how to record. He knows how to record, and he knows some mixing and whatnot. So he's been helping me with that. But before that, it was just me doing everything.
Mm.
So, and then some of the time I need to just kick back and feel life. You know what I'm saying? And chill with the hobbies and whatnot, and not even think about music or all that.
Yeah, little break, vacation. Can we expect to see any videos from you anytime soon?
Actually, yeah. Now we all Wax's homie, B12's homie, he offered, and from Hog Life, they're doing some good little videos and shit like that now, and he told me anything I want to do, let's check it out. So that is something we plan on doing in the very near future. Not some videos out for the support and whatnot.
Okay.
Because we haven't done that. We never did that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's just I want it done right. Because a lot of my songs, it's gonna need a lot of different what do they call it? Not takes, but different scenes, shots,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I wanted to go along with the lyrics and whatnot.
Okay. I got a real serious question right here for you. Would that ever be a chance that we could see you and or anyone in your stable on a collab record with the Sue Daniel? Never. That never ever happened. Okay. That's pretty much it. Is there anything else you want to say to the fans?
Just tell them I fucking trouble, man. If it wasn't for them, bro, we wouldn't be doing what we're doing. They go out there, our albums drop, they go out and buy them every time. You know what I'm saying? The ones that, and we try to never let them down. I don't think we have yet. Sometimes they might not like every song, but we try our best and not let them down and give them what they're looking for in that whole flavor that we have from the area I'm from, in East Cocoa and whatnot. But I thank you very much, and we're going to be here, and we love you, man. We love the support y'all giving us, and we're going to keep giving you good music.
That's what's up.
All right, what's up, homeboys? It's Woody on thesickness.net.